Live to fly another day.
Helicopterground.com.
Well, hey, we're welcoming Zoe here today, a Hogs member. Did her private, now working on her commercial, and she's going to go out for her first R-44 flight. She's got R-22 time, first flight in R-44, which will be easy because it's basically like flying the R-22, just a little cooler because it's a little bigger, a little heavier, flies better. I wouldn't say better, but you'll notice a big difference. And so she never got a Hogs button because or a Hogs no-go. She never sent in a picture from her private. So I'm like, well, hey, promise to send us a picture when you get home, and here's your no-go button. So there you go.
Thank you much.
To take back home with you. So what was it like experiencing the Hogs hangar for the first time?
It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Looks just like it does in all the videos.
She drove 5 hours to come up here today. So relaxed atmosphere. We're just going to go have some fun, run through the maneuvers since she's working on a commercial, let her experience the R-44. Do you have any expectations for the R-44? Anything on your mind that you're thinking about?
I don't know if I have any expectations.
No?
I'm curious to see what it's like to fly with hydraulics, though. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I didn't think about that.
22 doesn't have hydraulics, so.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be a good experience for you, and I'll tell you. I know in the past I've heard people say, well, it's a lot like flying the Jet Ranger, and I agree with that, right? Jet Ranger has hydraulics, has even kind of the same feel because of the shape and everything, so that'll be a good experience for you. It's been a long time since I've been to R-22, so I can't even remember kind of what it's like going from R-22 to R-44, but I'm sure you'll like it.
I'm excited.
All right, since the airplane started, we'll push this thing out, and we're going to go fly, and we'll take you along for the ride.
Sounds good.
How do you think the hydraulics feels to you for the first time?
It's very, it's just powerful.
Yeah, how much different does it feel than the R-22?
A lot, honestly.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
More than I was expecting.
Okay.
I didn't know if I would really notice it that much, and you can definitely notice it.
Okay.
You don't have to control near as much.
We're 19 minutes in. Now what are you thinking?
I think I love it.
Good answer. Good. Needles are split. RPM's nice. We'll raise a hair collective. We know it's going to build when we start our flare, so
Yep.
we're in good shape. 70. Beautiful. I can see treetops. So we'll start
Yep.
it gentle. We'll make it bigger, and it's just kind of nice. We'll go bigger, 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 level out.
Okay.
Roll in the power, and look at that. Right back to the green.
There we go.
Boom. What do you think of the straight-in auto in an R-44 compared to R-22?
Totally different.
Isn't it?
I don't feel like a rock sinking out of the sky.
It wants to fly.
It does want to fly. That's awesome.
Okay.
Of course.
We just signed Zoe's logbook for her intro flight. You did really, really well. As I told you when we were shutting down, when you got your time, commercial for you is going to be no big deal.
Appreciate that.
You know, work on the ground between now and then.
Absolutely.
And piece of cake to train for the maneuvers. You're going to have no problem.
Thank you.
No problem whatsoever. 85 hours when you fly like that, you got it.
I appreciate that.
So
Thank you
build
so
your
much.
time, stay after the ground, because that's what everybody always lacks on.
Yep.
In my 22 years, everybody flies, most everybody flies well. Some people not so much, but most people do. But almost everybody lacks in the ground.
Yep.
So I'm not going to bore you to death. What did you think of the R-44? Just now that we're back on the ground, you've had a couple minutes, quick one or two sentences on the R-44.
I mean, one sentence. Can we go again?
Absolutely, absolutely.
No, it's awesome. I mean, hydraulics were a big difference. I could definitely tell the difference, but power difference for sure. But it was awesome. I loved it.
By the time we shut down by 0.9. So by the end of that 0.9, do you feel like you're not intimidated now by learning the hydraulics?
Yeah. I was a lot more comfortable, even just
Right.
the second time we did a traffic pattern.
Right.
I mean, I just felt like, okay, you just don't have to move as much, you know?
Right,
It's
just
very little.
So probably another hour or two.
Oh, yeah.
No big deal, right?
Yeah. for sure.
What'd you think of the auto in the R-22 compared to the R-44?
Well, I'm not a sinking rock in this thing.
Yeah.
You just glide to your spot.
Yep.
You're a little more forgiveness. You don't have to slam the collective down. I like that a lot.
And what did you think of, we had a good setup, we did it together.
Yep.
And once we entered it, did we not just sit there and do nothing?
Yeah, we
did nothing.
We just maintained. We didn't have to chase.
We had the speed set. We raised a Hera collective.
Yep.
Just kind of lead it in a little bit ahead of time.
Yep.
And then it was just ride the rest of the way down.
Yep.
It was just sit there and wait for the flare.
Yep.
And then flared it and rolled the power back in, and almost a non-event.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Just like we do it every day or something. It's awesome.
Well, all right. Thanks for coming up today, and
Thanks for having me.
don't forget to subscribe and like and comment below. Peace out. See you.
Live to fly another day.
Helicopterground.com